Hi, I'm Barb Eikmeier, and I'm here behind the scenes at Fawns & Porter Love of Quilting, where we just filmed an episode with my new fabric collection, Tiara. I wanted to show you where the inspiration for the fabric collection came from. So we have before us this antique quilt. This, I think, was a salesman sample quilt. It's silk and rayon blends, but at Paintbrush Studio Fabrics, we created the fabrics in cotton for quilters to use. And so we sent this quilt to Korea to get the fabrics reproduced in the original size. And I'll show you an example of a print here and what it looks like in the finished fabric. So it's kind of fun to show you those side by side. So you can see that we just replicated the design in the cotton fabric. And by finding this print somewhere else in the quilt, we were able to, it was maybe a different swatch of the design, we were able to compose the whole design. Here's another example of a different print that we used. So here was the original, and then there was the reproduced fabric in cotton. You can see them side by side. These little marks, so I put them in there to show which ones I wanted them to reproduce in the artwork that was done in Korea. With the quilt, you know, there's a lot of dark in here, but this overall collection's kind of a little bit brighter and lighter. And I want to show you that I started with paint chips. I just went to the paint chip store, and you see I just pulled chips for colors that I thought kind of showed up in this quilt. And I'll just pull some to show you where we ended up, some of the colors that we actually ended up reproducing. And you can kind of see where we went here. So that's sort of a fun thing to show people as well. I want to show you these prints here because this quilt was made from salesman samples, because like this brown, this is the only place that this fabric shows up in this whole quilt. The same with the green. And there were a lot of different colors of it. And these are two of the three that we reproduced. You can kind of see that it's the same little leafy design. So that was really a fun thing to do as well. So that's just some of the things that we, as fabric designers, is some of the ways we work. And I had a lot of fun creating the Tiara collection. I got the name from an ad. I found it on Pinterest, actually. It was from a Sears and Roebuck catalog from 1935. And they were calling these silk rayon blends for making dresses. And it talked all about, the ad talked about washable fabric for dresses. And they called that collection Tiara. And so that's where the name for this came from. So I hope you enjoyed this little short introduction to the Tiara collection and where it was originated from.